Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the Player of the Month Gnabry card to review today. We're taking a look at a card who is 5'9", high medium work rates, right-footed, 4-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot. This card is definitely going to be the type of card that you give a hunter chemistry style to use them specifically in that right-sided area as much as possible, because with Gnabry in game, he is a player that has the injury prone traits: flare trade, long shot taker, technical dribbler. In-game attributes, he has to be given the hunter chemistry style just for more consistency in certain areas of the card, right? So when you give him that hunter chemistry style, you turn him into an explosive player while making him pretty fast, right? High acceleration at a 96 with 91st sprint speed, while boosting his shooting capabilities to be in the 90s area will definitely be way more ideal to work with in the meta of this gameplay. Yes, his dribbling stats is in the 80s area, which is on the lower side for FIFA nowadays, especially since he is a person that has a 5'9" height, unique body type, but that's the type of stuff that we have to experiment with in game, right? Usually in the past with Gnabry, his body type kind of felt like an average in a way, right? So we're going to see what that's like nowadays. Passing stats on the card, he has a few, nothing too crazy there. It is a situation where, you know, if the dribbling on the card annoys you too much, you could totally give him like an engine chemistry style and use him like through the middle or something like that, right? But like I said, I feel like if you're going to actually unlock this card and use him in your squads, whether that's for objectives or whatnot, it's definitely going to be way more ideal to just give him that hunter chemistry style, boost the pace and the shooting as much as possible to kind of work with him in the right-sided areas. Dribbling we'll be experimenting with because he obviously has that unique body type. It could be very different this year in regards to how it could potentially feel, so we'll see what that's like. Defensive stats, he has none. And then obviously for physical capabilities, it's kind of low as well, but it's not necessarily a huge nuisance because stamina drain in this game is not necessarily an absolutely massive deal, right? So with Gnabry, guys, we put a team together here. At some point with the Bundesliga players, I'll probably get like more cards that will help me out with like chemistry stuff. But for now, we have him on 3. And we're just going to be using the old 4-2-3-1 tactics, using him in the right attacking position only on the instruction of get into the box for the cross. So we'll see how he plays in that area. Hopefully he is a beast. Green time shot and he doesn't score? Really? Oof. Power strikes, they work sometimes, but like you gotta go for the loop. It's the most consistent one. Oh, imagine I actually got to that. Ah, of course I hit the post. Come on. Yeah. Gotta work the extra spaces there. Well positioned though. Wide time shot. We end up scoring. Nice. Oh my goodness. Regular shot as well. No! Come on. Oh, that was weird, but it worked out. Oh, nice try. Nice try. Oh, good save. Volley definitely would have been really nice right there if I got to that. That's the looped one. Can't be the direct. It has to be the looped for it to come off nicely. Oh, try to get a touch off so I can either get a shot or maybe an extra pass if I could. So one thing that I will admit about Gnabry's card is that his positioning in that side position, like his attacking AI and stuff, is genuinely really good. Like, he definitely knows when to cut inside. He knows when to make those specific runs, which I find to be really cool if you actually want to use them in those side positions. There is like an inconsistency with the strikes and stuff, but good effort, good effort. Again, more direct there. Oh, what was that? Well done. Good run right there. Nice little finish with the finesse shot. I'll take it. Oh, I think he tipped it actually. Good block off. So another thing that you obviously notice with Gnabry's card is that you don't want to dribble too much with him because he's not like the most responsive at it. He's decent at it. It's not like it's a huge issue. But yeah, it's not something you want to do too much of. What a save. Oh my goodness. See what I'm saying though? Like, he definitely makes the proper movements when it comes to like running in behind. So giving him a hunter is definitely going to be really ideal. Oh my goodness, imagine. I've never once in my life seen a bounce shot going into the back of the net. You know how like Diego Forlan hit it in the World Cup? Like that, dude. If I ever saw that, that'd be nuts. That's not a FIFA thing at all. I try to go for an outside foot shot. He goes for like a... Well, I don't even know what that is. It's like a Dybala shot or something. Like, not even a Dybala shot. That Dybala just does that for the celebration, but he does it while he's shooting. It's funny. There's the loop. Oh, no. Nice goal, boys. Good stuff, good stuff. The finish was a little bit weird there. It was like more to the middle, but it's so into the back of the net, so we'll take it. Crazy deflection, but a goal's a goal. I gotta try to figure out a skill where I can just kind of like drag it on the inside there and not do like a full thing. Oh, if the pass was accurate there, I would have been able to do like a nice little 1-2 play. Good save, Courtois. Good finish. Good finish. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Gnabry card. So in regards to how this card performs in-game, guys, a couple of obvious things definitely work out nicely. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think explosive players are probably my favorite because I notice on a consistent basis that if they are explosive and they have like the right stats on the card, attacking AI-wise, they're absolutely brilliant to work with, right? Another card that is, you know, the perfect example of this is like someone like Bernardo Silva, right? So Bernardo Silva's card, you know, this is the new one that's probably like 1 million coins nowadays. But this card You know, being explosive is fantastic. I used Diogo Jota. He's explosive. He's fantastic, right? So explosive for me is definitely a fan favorite for sure. Hunter chemistry style is definitely going to be the most ideal thing. If you use the Hunter chemistry style, you are going to have to work with the dribbling stats a little bit, obviously, because like this year and previous years, he kind of feels like an average body type player a little bit. With the dribbling stats being in the mid 80s area for some of the stats, you definitely notice those things in game when it comes to quick responsive dribbling. So don't expect him to dribble like some of these cards that are shorter, or, you know, leaner body type to kind of move. But for a card that costs 15k as an SBC that is out for an entire month, it's one of those cards that you kind of put into your Bundesliga teams just to have there, just in case you need to do some sort of gameplay objective card in the future, because this card is 100% incredibly usable in this game because of this new accelerate feature that they have with like explosive and all that kind of stuff. It definitely makes a massive deal, but definitely behind the power curve in regards to obviously the types of performances you want out of those right-sided players. With Germany out of the World Cup and this card, I'm pretty sure no longer upgrading, they definitely could have done they could have done something really cool where they upgraded the player of the month to be at like an 89 or something, right? So this card became completely obsolete, so you'd be able to kind of get like a better version, right? But at the end of the day, the SBC is cheaper than this Gnabry card, but they are obviously different because you can see the stat differences still exist for both of the cards, right? So if I were to go to the player of the month and I show you the differences, there's still a +2, +1 in certain areas. So that's what you're paying the extra 4k for while not putting fodder into it. So it's just one of those SBCs that's cheap for you to unlock. If you want to put them in your Bundesliga team just to chill in there for future references, then you probably do that. I will say that when it comes to the options that you have to work with, I'm pretty positive that this card is probably better, right? So obviously, if you're not working with the Bundesliga German links and stuff, this guy would probably be most ideal because one, left-footed, 5-star weak foot definitely makes an absolutely massive deal, right? Like this card looks like he would be absolutely fantastic. I haven't used him yet, to be honest with you. Looks like he could be good on a marksman, maybe, potentially. But yeah, it's just one of those types of situations where it's all about like chemistry links and just putting them in your squad for now. It's just it's more of a card just kind of like chill in your team for the most part, I would say. But you can't go wrong for 15, 16k as the fodder is being put into it, right? So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.